Good job. If you guys have been watching, or if you haven't, go watch some of the videos where I talk about all the different green stuff that I can get to my chickens. Well, animal protein's something that I don't have a production of, and I'm looking for sustainable options, just like I'm running over here. Sustainable greens. I can get sustainable proteins from this Grub Terra company. Stuff's awesome. Gives me the calcium, gives me the protein. Flip it over. You can see some of those good ingredients. Look at that protein, calcium, moisture, phosphorus, good stuff. Getting some good eggs. Different breeds, getting solid shells, new eggs. Look at the size of that one. Good protein, good calcium, good ingredients, naturally sourced. So here's a handful of the greens, which I feed the chickens, and I have right there for them. Lots of green, but I need some bug protein. Going with the feeding process, show where I grabbed all the green stuff, which I got plenty of. Grub Terra, gotta get him some of that other protein. Get it, do is mix a little bit of that up for the ladies, and then give them some of these, the bugs, straight out of the bag. Get that fat, thick, lots of protein. Do you want some, honey? There you go. Good girl. How is that? Oh, somebody else is coming. Good. Good. All right, kind of showed you where I use this with my breeding pen. This is kind of my free-range girls. They're a little more primitive setup. Kind of get out into here, and I bring them a bunch of green stuff from along the edge, so as I let them out, they'll be familiar with the foliage. But again, there's not that protein to get them. This stuff's great. Also, I'm collecting their feces, their poop, as much as I can for my fertilizer. So much greens as I give them, I'm missing a lot of the proteins that my soil's gonna need. So yeah, it's giving me good eggs in my egg pens, but what this is also giving me is really good dirt. That protein, that mix of different nutrients and crude fats, right? The fiber, all that'll get through that ash. That's carbon, right? Pure carbon, just right into the soil, along with a lot of the other stuff I'm not going to get from the plants. So multiple benefits. Good for eggs, good for the poop, which is good for the dirt. Keeps it more organic, right? Sustainable. That's what I'm digging to. Just food waste. They do something so I don't have to do it. It's a great product. Keeps my birds healthy and happy. Keeps my dirt good and happy, which keeps my plants good and happy, which in then turns keeps the birds happy, which keeps me happy. Okay, here's the part about why I talk about why I need a animal protein, or I want a animal protein besides all the good green stuff I can throw at them. Why I've got the Grub Terras. They sent me this product to test out. They like the chickens. They've taken a look at them. I've already given them a little bit. Chickens love this stuff. You've seen in maybe a pre-qualifier here, but again, it's black soldier fly larvae. It's not those typical little maggots and different things you get. These have got some color. They got some smell to them. My cats tried to get into them, so I've never seen my cats try to get in any other proteins I brought out to these guys. So it's a part of my chicken food, is putting these animal proteins in. I'm looking for them because I'm looking for egg production, the health of the chickens, and the poop. I want the fertilizer almost more than I want the eggs. So a healthy chicken and healthy poop is what's going to bring me those goodies. In the eggs, it's that extra protein supports the whole formation of the egg itself, and the yolks. And I'm getting some nice dark yolks since I started out at this stuff. It's definitely giving them a little more color, a little more taste. The extra calcium is great for the strong shells, plus insects give phosphorus. I don't think they mentioned that on here, but it's another benefit of this stuff, especially the soldier fly larvae. They're high phosphorus, so I'm stoked about that. And then it just boosts their overall reproductive health. Getting more onto the health, there's a lot of the amino acids that you find in animal proteins that you're not finding in plant proteins. So even if I'm giving them the best plant proteins I can, and vitamins and minerals, they're missing stuff. They're an omnivore like us. They eat animal, they eat plant. Oh gosh, is that just too much of a tease? There you go, guys. There you go, guys. All right. Yeah, they love it. All right, and see, that's hitting on some of that other stuff there with the foraging. That encourages the foraging behavior, prevents boredom. Look at them go. Right, they'll be, look at that. Here, you want to take them out of my hand and not eat my fingers? Yeah, chicken health gives a whole bunch of benefits there just to their whole body. The feathers get beautiful, the muscles get beautiful, the colors are beautiful. Just they get things out of animals that they just don't get out of plants. The vitamins for immune support, it helps their metabolism, helps their cell support all together. Again, as a biologist, got some degrees in this stuff, I just know they need it and they love it. And this is a really good product. It gives that poop all the basic needs with those amino acids, gives it a whole other quality for growing things. And then this Grub Terra, they're doing the sustainability thing, and as you've seen in a lot of my previous videos, I'm all about the sustainability. So these guys are great. No preservatives, no additives. I'm trying to go all natural. I keep something like this around just to hold some things in, and I don't even like using the plastics. But I am. Big benefit of the Grub Terra is 1 pound and 50-pound bags. I use a lot. As you'll see in the other ones, there's 16 chickens, and I'm just got the incubators to start growing more. So a 50-pound bag's gonna work out a lot better for me cost-wise and efficiency-wise than getting the little 1 pound bag all the time. So this is a heck of a lot. I mean, you look down in that bag, it's full. I reach a handful out and I don't even dent it. There you go. Anyways, and then the bagging again, it's just, you got some of the mylar in there. They don't talk about this in their product, but this is a great bag. I've gotten bugs at the local feed store, and really the bags are poor quality. This thing, my cat tried to get in, like I said, and held off my cap. Anyways, I just wanted to show another way I kind of get these. I'll throw them free like that, or I'll throw in some scratch grains, throw in some bugs. This is again for the boredom and the proteins there in the bugs. Give it a little shake, and then we can toss it on in. There you go, guys. I usually go in with them, but